what is it? The Chariot, forward movement, but also the angels. Is this one over too? No, see, look, the angels were hiding in the deck. Look, the angels were always watching over you. The angels were always there. Um, this is the changing to your purest form, because this is uniting with the angelic self. This is you knowing that you don't have to be egotistical. You don't have to be extra. You don't have to put on a show. You don't have to do that. That's changing into you being allowed to walk in your grace and walk in your grace alone without being disrupted from, they talking about tattletellers or meddlers. Right, you're going to be strong enough to do this. Your strength, and that's not the word, strength is your innocence. So, putting all this into perspective, there is a high priestess who is only bringing up death, egos, oppression, things about being bound. This person does not have permission from the Lord to be doing that. They're not a godly person. You know how they say take godly counsel? This person is not a godly person for you to take counsel from. But you know what I'm saying? To each his own, do your thing. There's nothing that's telling me what's going to happen to this person or how it's going to turn out. It really doesn't matter. Just this person is not giving godly counsel at this time, because it's only about oppression and death. That is in God's hand. That is in God's will. That is in God's control. So why would you go speaking of such things? That's pretty deep and pretty big. At the same time, we have the soul child reborn. This is somebody, it goes back to this lover. There's a lover who wants your attention. This lover has been taking their time to get to you because there has been interference. This person has looked like they have not been giving you attention, or they have been slacking off as far as where your heart is concerned, but it is not the truth. That is dressed up. That is an illusion. This person really wants something with you. They're going to let you know that. But this is also going from working hard to being able to relax a little bit more, because you're going to have what you need to be able to remain calm and gentle. But this interference is from a love. So if your love life is being affected, it's because of interference. It's not nothing you're doing. It's not nothing the person is doing. Even though they are not putting a lot of effort into it. It looks like they're not putting a lot of effort into it because it's the relaxation, but that's not true. It's dressed up. This person is working hard behind the scenes. But there is interference in this person's life that is causing them to have to move slow towards you. But we do have the angels, which was hidden in the deck. It already came, showed itself, but it was hidden. So the angels are working on something as well. There's hidden angels over this relationship, but there's hidden angels over your life and this person's life. And a lot of people don't know that. So even if people were to give you advice and tell you things, that goes back to this godly counsel. They can't say for sure, is they can't pinpoint it. They're just going to, you know what I'm saying, exaggerate, or they're going to just try to escalate a narrative for you because they don't know that the angels got them to where they can't say anything regarding this relationship. You know, they're not letting them say anything because this is special, but also you're going to be able to create something that allows you to have a lot of powerful impact, but it gives you power over people who are biased. This is an idea. These idealistic people, they are biased. So they believe one way of working, one way of doing things. They have a one-track mind. God bless them all. But you have a creativity that's going to show people that you don't have to have a one-track mind, and that you do not have to be stuck in a state of only doing things the way that it was shown to you. This is you proving that ideas and creativity is important. But it's something that you're doing to do that. So you don't have a thesis statement of I'm here to prove that creativity can be seen in different ways. It's just you're going to do something that sparks the conversation and shows people that we are more creative than we give ourselves credit for, and we can be more creative than we will allow because we're stuck in believing that you can only go so far with creativity. And at the end of this reading is about you being in your purest form, changing from the things that have happened or the darkness that has been in your life into your purest form, and you're going to be strong enough to be able to do that, knowing that your innocence is your strength, and there's no reason to hide that because it is your strength. I do want to go get one card for this high priestess over here. Enlightenment. Yeah. So this high priestess is going to be enlightened about the death that she's causing, or just the fact that she's not doing the will of God. It's more like she's not understanding that she's trying to take credit from the Lord. You know what I mean? You have to give God his credit. So bring up all those things. So this high priestess is going to be enlightened about her own behavior and her own patterns. So if you're connected to a high priest, or if you are a high priestess, this is getting an alignment to see that this has nothing to do with enlightening people. This high priestess is not trying to enlighten anybody. She's trying to keep people stuck and bound to egotistical structures. That is her job, because God is in reverse. That's her job. That's her will. That's her motive. And even if it's not her intention, it's still the fact that she's allowing herself to continue to do that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? We can get one more for strength. This is danger. Yeah, so this goes back to what I said, getting out of the darkness, or getting out of the dangers that have been in your life, because you've been in dangerous situations just due to the fact that you're innocent, due to the fact that you're pure. And it's going to change, because this is a change. So don't be worried about the fact that it says danger. This is changing the danger in your life, putting you back at a state of purity and innocence, where you don't have to take so much caution, and you don't have to feel like you have to watch your shoulder every time you go somewhere. This is you being in a place where you feel safe. This is releasing the danger and getting back into your safety zone. So this is all taking place over the full moon readings. And remember that the angels were always around you and always there. They just were hidden. So that means they didn't speak or say anything in the beginning. They didn't show you exactly what they were doing or why they were doing it, because they'd rather just do it all and let you be excited in the end. So if you feel like they weren't there, or they were taking a long time, or it was just they were doing things to make sure that you were safe, and they were protecting you on the back end. And that's more important than putting it all in your face like, okay, I'm here. It's about protecting your back end, and then being able to see you smile at the end of that. So that's what I got for you. That's your full moon reading.